go. Should be ready to go here soon. Very soon. Alright. Better announce that I'm streaming. There. It's done then! Now I just have to wait. For people. Yes. Alright. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to Digimon. I'm Tauberpa. I have been grinding a bit. I de-digivolved and re-digivolved Metal Seedramon again. Still working on that ABI. As we can see, Piedmon is looking dope as shit. So I got Impieldramon. Got Edamon in here. Why do I have him? Oh, right, because I want to level him up. I got Durandamon. So many blades. Sakuyamon. And Angelamon. I think she's ready to Digivolve. Let's head into the Digilab. Alright. I got Ogremon here working his way up, trying to get his attack higher. We're working on it. Oh, 54, god dang it. High level when I wasn't looking. How's Angemon looking? Angemon can also Digivolve whenever, as it would seem. Well, anyway. Suppose it won't hurt to Digivolve into Skullmarimon for right now. Make our way to Beelzemon eventually. We now have the ABI to do it, now we just need the attack speed and hit points to do it. Oh shit. It's fuck, this is gonna be harder than I thought. How did I get Beelzemon last time? This is very difficult. Anyways, I got 2 Platinum Nomamon. That's mostly it. Hey, Kenchoburex! Looks like you're the only one interested in your Digidestin today. The Digidestiny starts today. Let me hear you say Digimon. Anyway, since you're here, let's Digivolve Angelamon into her next form. Another angel. Still got that midriff going though. Ophanimon. She should hopefully be pretty decent. Should probably take out Edamon. But I want him to level up, so Durandamon, I guess? Oh. Hey, King Duty. Welcome. How goes it? You just missed Ophanimon's emergence. And Metal Seedramon still has a way to go. We need ABI 120. We're at 83. Which is still pretty high, but we got a ways to go. Edamon, I'm just leveling him up so we have another Platinum Sukamon if we need it. Piedmon here. He's ready to go. Ready to kick asses and take bitches. Anyway. We got Sakuyamon. Fox Lady. Imperial which, I want to take a look at the, what is this? ABI 100? Oh, that would take a long time. Considering how long it took us to digivolve from Dino Beamon into Imperial Ultramon, that would take a long time. Otherwise, we could become, this one, which I'm not sure what this is. Is this Paladin mode? I think this is Paladin mode. But yeah. Otherwise, we could totally. But we can't. Because our ABI is not even close to what we need it to be. Hey, Tom Johnston. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, getting, where is... Oh, right, I digivolved him. He'll be at the bottom. I'm trying to get, to Beelzemon here, but... Look at those attack and speed required stats. Now look at this attack and speed stats. Oh boy. We got a ways to go if we want to get there. Oof. Oof. Hey, Adam. Ah, nice. Enjoy your save of Cyber Sleuth. Enjoy the cyber sleuthing. Let's save here quick. Use PC. On to Eden. Where was it we had to go again? Ah, here we go. The Avalon server. Off to Avalon. I do like having Piedmon in our party, by the way. This is pretty cool. Try Hacker's Memory after I finish either of my saves. Or, you know, you could just watch me. Probably save yourself some time. Huh. He's not as strong as I was expecting. Oh well. I don't think we need two to take out this bird. Still though, kind of fun. But I want to play blind. Then dig out your eyes. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like Piedmon. Funimon is level 5. I must have been here before. That chest has already been opened. Dude, get your wing out of my line of sight. Makes it hard to see. Boop, 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 boop.
記憶を共有化してからちょっとは頼もしくなってきたかもね。最初のドジっぷりが嘘みたい。こんなところにトラ
Never mind. Well, so much for that praise.
何事もそう簡単には変わらないよね。
Looks like he's just a failure. Open. Gargamon. Bunnies with guns. What will they think of next? He's got pants now. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. This will, though. Drown the webbit.
なんとかなったね。
Scan complete. But it's not at 200 yet. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Ah, I see it now. I see what you're up to. Make the floors. Did you make floors? I'm going to assume you made floors. Gargamon is technically a dog. I don't believe you. And even if you're right, I choose not to believe you. See ya, Adam. Thanks for joining us. Hey, the Purple Martin. Welcome to the stream. The Waspmon. I probably need to activate this before I move on. Otherwise, I'll just be running back. There we go. Good thing I did that. I'm doing well, Purple Martin. Hope you are as well. Induction and destruction. Who wants to die? Apparently you. Apparently a fool is you. I got Jade. Now her uncle Jackie Chan is gonna come after me.
ハック開始だ。
You play Among Us and plan on playing Among Us on stream? I have played Among Us once, and I have not had the opportunity to play it again. Well, no, I think I maybe played it twice. But I haven't had much of an opportunity to play it again. We'll keep missing. I don't appreciate it.
まあまあ
Especially when I'm looking away from the screen and looking at chat, and then it's like, oh, by the way, it's not dead. It's like, fuck you. I say it is.
ハッキング始めるよ
Oh, look. More bunnies. And then there was one bunny. Oh. Energy disc. Can I duel on it? My brand new dual disc system! Trademark. Man, it's been forever since I saw Jackie Chan Adventures. I don't know what's crazier, that it existed or that it was actually somewhat good, considering the other shows based on celebrities. Yeah, celebrity cartoon shows are, well, celebrity shows in general are crap, but that one was actually pretty good. It was surprising.
さあ行こう。
If you ever have a group of friends, oh man, just hitting me where it hurts. It'd be cool to see that on stream. Kind of like a break from playthroughs. Yeah, I'd like to do it, but that takes a lot of time and preparation, and I just don't. Oh! Insta-death! Piedmon bringing the win. Go heal for a second. I haven't faced anything that's really much of a problem yet. Dead. Good water. Mario game on 3DS. Ah, Bowser's Inside Story. I've heard that's a good game. I wouldn't know personally. I never played it. I don't really play Mario games. Like, I've played... Let's see. I played Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, a bit of Super Mario World. Super Mario 64 was the first game that I ever, like, owned myself. That might be it, actually. I think I have Mario Galaxy, but I didn't play much of that. So I can't say too much there. Here we go. Prairiemon. Huh. Yeah, not much else to say there. Just never been big into Mario. I mean, I like some of the games, but a lot of them are just kind of meh to me. I'm not big into platformers, let's just put it that way. I'm more interested in, like, RPGs, story-driven adventure games with characters and whatnot. Like, that's the kind of shit I eat up. How do I get to you? Probably never going to be able to get in here again, so I need to get that stuff now while I can. Probably have to go all the way back to the beginning. You know, why am I not using Accelerate? There. This is so much better. Like, it's not even funny how much better this is. Yeah, Legend of Zelda was the first, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was the first game I really got into where it's like, oh, games can also be stories. That's actually really cool. I want to experience more of that. Like, because before that, I kind of mostly played on an NES, and the only N64 game I had played before Ocarina of Time was Mario 64, and there's not really a story to that either, so... Ocarina of Time was like, oh hey, we can have characters with personalities and, you know, adventure and all this other kind of stuff, and it's like, oh, that's so much better than jumping on fucking platforms. I didn't say fucking as a kid. I was a little more mild-mannered than that. I was a lot more mild-mannered than that. I don't think I said a curse word till I was 18. Specifically, I think my first curse words were actually making my abridged series, so... And even then, I censored myself, even while I was recording. Like, instead of saying fuck, I would say funk, or fudge, or frack. Anything that started with an F that I could censor out to make it sound like I was saying fuck. Like, I didn't... I'm a bit of a weird guy. In case that wasn't obvious. But, yeah, I was happy to have plenty of happy to get into games with stories and whatnot. It got to the point where that was pretty much if the game didn't have a story, I wasn't really that interested in it. When my brother had bought me Metroid Fusion for a Christmas present, I was a little disappointed because I'm like, oh, this is just going to be another platformer-ish game, isn't it? It turned out not to be. It actually turned out to very much be a... I mean, it's the most story-focused of the Metroid games. Some people actually say that that's worked against it, but since it was the first Metroid game I ever played, I didn't really care. I just enjoyed the tale that it wove and the absolute nightmarish horror that is SAX. I loved it. Oh. Hey, Nevis Gilbert. What did I walk into? Randomly you saying you're an odd guy? I mean, that's not random. I say that all the time. First, I think kids should be allowed to swear. Nah. Kids need to learn to be polite. Otherwise, they're just little bastards. I've been around children long enough to know that they need to be instilled with morals before they can be allowed to swear. Otherwise, they'll never shut up. And I like kids, and I'm saying that. Just let that sink in for you for a second. I like kids, and I'm calling them little bastards. Metroid has platforming, but you can't call it a platformer. Heck, it has its own genre named after itself. Yep. This is true. It's not platform focused. Kids swear all the time we'd be living in a world of South Park, which is kind of the real world now. I'm not a South Park fan, but what was I saying before? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, my interest in video games. Yeah, I mostly just got into RPGs and whatnot. I got a lot of Game Boy Advance and DS RPGs because those were the consoles that I had. Otherwise, we just had N64 and the NES for the longest time. So, nothing beyond that. Until I got to college, where I bought a PlayStation 2 that could play PlayStation 1 games, and then I just started collecting all the classic PlayStation games. I haven't played half of them. Honestly, I should go back and go through some of those games, like, on these streams. That's part of the reasons why I started these streams, is to go through some of those games that I own but never actually played. This is one of them, by the way. This game that I'm playing now is one of the games that I own but never actually played. The problem is, I probably won't be playing the copies that I have. I'll probably have to get an emulator so I can get the video quality at least somewhat HD. Which, I'm a little sad about, but that's the only option I have. Again, with most of my emulator and ROM stuff, I only get stuff that I've actually bought. I remember a few years ago, I would get the emulator stuff that I was thinking, okay, I'm interested in this game. Would I enjoy playing it? And I play the emulator for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, this is fun. So I delete the ROM, and then I go buy the game. That's kind of how I roll. One thing though, is when I was a kid, before I even had internet or anything like that, a friend of mine was like, hey, I got this disc that has all these Game Boy Advance games on it. And I'm like, really? I didn't think you could get that on computer. And he gave me the disc. It had an emulator on it and had all these ROMs on it. And I just played a bunch of games. He charged me like 10, 20 bucks for it. And eventually I came to realize that, I think this is illegal. And I looked it up and I was right. It is illegal. And it was even more illegal for him to sell that to me. And I'm like, oh! Okay! I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, but now that I do know, this is a little worrisome. I lost that disc. I don't know where it ever went to, but I lost that disc somewhere. Only Metroid I ever played all the way through. I'm guessing you're talking about Metroid Fusion. It's the only Metroid I've ever played. I am looking forward to Metroid Dread, though. I miss his pixelated form. I really don't care. Him selling it definitely is. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't think he knew either. Because we were both, like... How old were we? 14, maybe? Like, we had no idea what we were doing. But yeah, I ended up playing... That's the first time I ended up playing Metroid Zero. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters, which on the Game Boy Advance was actually pretty fun. I also played... Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. I also played Mega Man Battle Network. I think that's what it's called. The NT Warrior games, or the games inspired by Mega Man NT Warrior. What other games were there? There was a lot of Game Boy Advance games I had never heard about before playing them on that. But yeah, after I got it really into Metroid Zero and started buying all those games. Or not Metroid Zero, Mega Man Zero. Is there such a thing as Metroid Zero? I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. I think that was the Metroid 1 remake. But anyway. That was continuation of comment. I left the top because the damn 200 letter limit. Ah, I see. I see. Metroid Zero mission, yes. Ah, okay. I see now. But yeah, Mega Man Zero, I got really into that. It's the only Mega Man game besides the NT Warrior one that I really got into. But I absolutely loved the Mega Man Zero games. I'm really sad that they never continued Mega Man ZX, which is a continuation of Mega Man Zero. And oh, Legends! I keep forgetting about Mega Man Legends. Oh, that's also a game that I enjoy. I like Tron. She's fun. Password, Rie, total goddess. Fuck you, Shingle. Nice. Legends I have on the PSP. It's not fun to play on the PSP. I mean, it's a very old game, Mega Man Legends. So it's definitely a bit clunky. I don't know what it's like on the PSP. I know, I mean, Mega in general kind of died out. I mean, we had Mega Man 11. I think it was in 2018, but that was the first and only game in like 10 years at that point. Yeah. The Mega Man games haven't been, very big for a while now. I remember when they were talking about making Mega Man Legends 3, and I'm like, oh, that's exciting. I want to see where the story goes. And a lot of people were really excited about it. I looked into what they were planning to do with it, And I'm like, this doesn't look good. And then they canceled it, which I'm like, oh, I was right. I mean, fans were really upset about it, and understandably, they've been waiting for that game for, what was it, 10 years about? Since the second game released. But, yeah, with Mega Man Legends 3, I looked into the information on that, and I'm just like, this... Like, it's... Basically, it seemed like it wasn't a continuation of Mega Man's story, but rather a side character who's doing this story to try to save Mega Man from the moon. Mega Man is apparently trapped on the moon or a space station or something. I don't exactly remember what it was, but apparently I think the whole game was about trying to save Mega Man on the moon with a different character. And I'm like, I don't want to play as a different character. I want to play as Mega Man. At least that's the impression I got from it. And I didn't really care much for it. So when it got canceled, I'm like, I'm not surprised. I'm a little upset that they're not even going to try to continue it. Especially with all of the fan inclusion that they had in the process of making that game, which I feel is a huge disappointment to the fans and a huge betrayal to them. But at the same time, I'm not that surprised because I just don't think it would have been a good game. Personally. It's a good game. The PSP is a bad controller. Ah. That makes sense. I think it killed Erica a little more inside just hearing that password out loud. Yeah. PSP controller scheme doesn't work with Mega Man Legends unless you feel like changing the controller layout multiple times. Ugh. That's bad. Sadly, much like Fox or Captain Falcon, Mega Man's biggest presence is in Smash Bros. Ah. It just makes me kind of sad that Smash Bros is basically where video game characters go to retire. Basically. It's PlayStation 1/64 games. They are kind of clunky. A lot of the games from that era could use remakes, which is why a lot do. Heck, I'd just be happy if they fix the controls in a lot of them. Yeah, that's true. Some of the other passwords. I don't want to hear the other passwords. I just socially obliterate her. Okie doke. Into the doorway. Still hate it. Hated it in the first game, hate it in this game. I did not say that. I did not say I like it. Ew, no. Hi, Wormon. I saw you in the picture. Or the background, rather. Okie doke. Excuse me. We need Smash Bros. We got Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and that has Powered Toastman and Nigel Thornberry. Oh, Powdered Toastman. Oh, jeez. I mean, that makes sense. No.
えてるよ。早くしまった方がいいよ。ちょっと待って。やっぱり棚の中にファイルが隠されてる。下着のオブジェクトデータに入れ込ませてるけど、これだ。連合犯罪捜査課関連のデータ。
Keeps it in her underwear drawer. That's not a very good place to hide things.
やったね。お手軽だよ君。
Like, if somebody sneaks into your room, the first thing they're gonna do is look in your underwear drawer.
ただスケベだっただけでしょ。まったくもう。あんだろう。誰かと思えば意外な人と意外なところで会うものね。
It's the shingle!
岸辺、リエ。しかもそこ、私の下着ダンスじゃない。
Don't get me wrong, pink is a good color, but there's such a thing as too much of one color. Agreed. Again, I like pink. It's just, this is gaudy as fuck. Hey, VGY. My Civ 6 wars that are just a little bit too real can go on pause for a while.
やだ。ひょっとして勝負下に見られちゃった。で、はずかしい。言って、ワムを。やることは分かってるよね。うん。気をつけてね、二人とも。三島エリカちゃんよね。お兄さん。
What's his name?
なんちゃって。
No, it's Gilbert. I guess you're going to miss the panty raid. The what?
許さない。あんたがお兄ちゃん。千歳よ。
I'm surprised they got that in SpongeBob, by the way. Like, I didn't think too much about it when I was a kid, but as I got older, I'm like, I'm surprised this is in here.
千歳？ひょっとしてお仲間まで巻き添え食っちゃったのかしら。どんくさいわね。じゃあその敵討ちに来たの。あなたにそんなことをする権利があるのかしら。お兄さんを苦しめたその原因であるあなたに。
It's too bad the panty raid episode got banned. It did? Like, that was running all the time when I was a kid. Like, that was not banned at all for a long, long time. That was for years. Huh.
お礼を言うべきよね。あなたの存在があったおかげで、リュウジ君は面白い。
It got banned this year. Oh my gosh. It took them this long, huh? That's surprising. Though I really don't think it's an episode that needs to be banned. I'm surprised they got it in there, but I don't think there's anything bad in it to be ban-worthy for.
かつては正義のハッカーと謳われた重度のナンバー2が誇りをねじ曲げて汚い仕事をこなす様。ほんと見ていて楽しかったわ。あんたの言う通り、お兄ちゃんがああなったのは全部私のせい。
To be fair, SpongeBob did also have an episode where it's revealed that he shaved off his skin down to his brain for a costume. Then again, Western censorship with sexes versus violence. Yeah. That's true.
私はでもあんたのことはもっと
I blame you more! To be fair, it is her fault.
何をするつもりかしら。
The shingles, I
そう
mean.
いえば小さいのがコソコソとしていたわね。ひょっとして ここから何かを持ち出そうとして。あら、あなたも龍磁球のお腹。それなら私もこっちの姿でお相手しようかしら。
Panty Raid one is the most educational episode? It is? I don't know about that. I do know it gave us the "Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?" Also, my favorite joke. Hey boys, hanging out? Yes. And it just shows him hanging his gut out. I love that. Teaches kids not to steal women's underwear. I don't know about that, but... Oh, hey! She's a Digimon.
どういうこと？びっくりした。これが私のもう一つの姿よ。でもね、人間でこのことを知っている人はまだ誰もいない。
Yet.
つまり、それがどういうこと？わかるかしら？
It means use a bitch.
生きて返す気はないってことでしょ。ごめんと。お兄ちゃんと一緒で頭がいいのね。
I don't like you.
おとなしくしていれば病院のベッドの上で緩やかに死ねたの。
She doesn't like you. I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. I always love the band episode. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Oh, that band episode. Yes. I was thinking of the rock, when they form a rock band. That was a later episode. But yeah, the marching band episode is really good. Oh shit, she's a virus type. Well then. Actually. Positron laser! I did some damage. Which is good. That's what I wanted to do. I just realized I don't have my other vaccine type. I put it away in the box. Whoops. Anyways, let's bring out the Ofani. There we go. Trump Sword! Okay. Shit! Well, that's not good. Is mayonnaise an instrument? So I should have been clearer before. I never knew there was a rock band episode, though I'm not surprised. In the least, there was one. Okay, and Tommy Rock's mayonnaise is not an instrument. Crusadermon, Deus Vault. We'll try Eden's Javelin first. didn't do a lot. It was about the same as Positron Laser, really. Of course, she's also much lower level than Imperial Dramon is. Let's try Eden's Javelin again. One episode that I always think back on is the when SpongeBob makes a sundae and it's really stinky and he thinks he's ugly. Well, maybe it's because you're ugly. Oh, another really good episode is the Hall Monitor episode. That one's really good. SpongeBob, I see the maniac! Where is he, Patrick? Standing at the intersection of Haunch and Coral. That's where I am! Patrick, he's right on top of me. What is he doing right now? He's just standing there. Menacingly! I love that line. Alright, let's revive the Piedmon. There we go. Now we can attack more. Often. Or out of positron lasers. Oh, come on! You bitch! There was once an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. I highly doubt that destruction is going to insta-kill her, no matter how many times I use it. Ow. Let's see. I remember the episode where SpongeBob and Patrick were stuck in Sandy's dome while they were hibernating and hijinks ensued. Yes! That was great. Who do you call him, Pinhead? I also enjoy... I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I need it! That was great. Well, look at that. Imperial Dramon's all ready to go. He looks like he's up for an ass-kickering. Piedmon, I'm back! And I'm dead. And I'm dead again. Most of the episodes from Season 1 and 3 are top-tier masterpiece. I mean, anything from before the movie came out I thought was absolutely great. The movie was really good too, but everything after the movie was just kind of bleh. In my opinion. Except for the Handsome Squidward episode. That one was great. Recently saw a meme about the episode where SpongeBob was really good at art. Oh, yes. That one's another good one. Good gravy! He's naked! And my favorite moment is the episode where Mr. Krabs falls for Mrs. Puff and SpongeBob snaps at the end and rants at Krabs. Yep. I also enjoy it when they're talking like sailors and they're just making dolphin sounds. Ow, my foot! Mrs. Krabs! Mother! What? It's Old Man Jenkins and his jalopy. Oh, jeez, is that thunder? I thought we weren't supposed to be getting any rain anytime soon. Oh well. I'll take it. Are you finished with those errands? I like that we're playing Digimon, but all we're doing is, talking about SpongeBob. I have a soft spot for the second movie. The second movie was actually pretty decent. Like, I prefer the first one, but the second movie was pretty decent. I'll take a double, triple bossy deluxe on a raft. 4x4 animal style. Extra shingles with a shimmy. And a squeeze light axle grease. Make it cry, burn it, and let it swim. We serve food here, sir. It's Old Man Jenkins! I knew no good would come of city folk and their flying machines! And of course he takes it out with a cannon. Because of course he does. And movie 2 is also good. Not even close to the first, but it was still good. Yes, agreed. I like the dolphin in that movie. He was fun. Like, he leaves Patrick and SpongeBob. I think it's Patrick and SpongeBob. Either that or it's SpongeBob and Plankton. I don't remember which. Just to watch the planets while he goes to the bathroom. And I'm like, what are they supposed to do if something actually happens? Then something actually happens. And I'm like, what were they supposed to do? I mean, last stream was you playing Digimon while we just talked about One Piece. Seems about standard. Yeah, that's true. Stop fisting me! I don't appreciate it. It was SpongeBob and Plankton. Okay. Love the fact that I learned all these years later, I learned Bubble Bass's order is actually food. And if you were to order it, the sandwich would be as tall as you. What? Why? Why would you order that? Stop fisting me. Tauberpa 2021. Actually, that was Cell. From whatever year it was he said that. Is Piedmon gonna take her out? Nope. Hey, damn Jerry. How in the world did this get into SpongeBob lore? Because SpongeBob. I kicked your ass! Stop acting like I didn't win! I hate it when games do that. It's like, hey, you won the battle, but canonically you lost. That's bullshit! I hate that. I don't mean it's from SpongeBob, but Old Man Jenkins reminds me of that joke in the Simpsons episode where Krusty has an act where it's just an old man shuffling with his pants down. Huh. What? E. Oh. Yes, Xenoblade 2 is full of the win the battle, lose the cutscene. Yeah, just another reason why Xenoblade 2 is not one of my favorites. Only reason that game is popular is because of waifus.
私のデジモンがあんたの大事なデータをとある刑事に届くこんなことしていていいの？あなたの体危ないんじゃない？こんな短時間で警察を動かしたこうだかしい真似を計画のためにも今邪魔をされるわけにはいかない。逃がさない。
あ、
ほうけてる場合じゃないよ。あらかじめ又吉さんに連絡しておいたの。私が証拠を手に入れたら新都庁に行こう。
oh,
岸辺理恵の体
smart move.
そこにあるはず。
Alright, what's going on? Okay, I gotta go heal my Digimon just in case. By the way, did we get any experience points from that battle? I don't know if we did. That's bullshit. Sell me items. I need the items. Okay, you don't have the items I need. Alright, let's go! Let's go! Mario time. Alright, let's see here. I don't like those kind of battles where it either ends after a few turns or when you deal a certain amount of damage, making the villain win at least kind of plausible. Yeah, those are a little more understandable. I remember an RPG I played where not only was it a win the battle, lose the cutscene situation, it also punished me for winning the battle. Oh, that's a fucking bad game. No, excuse me. Anyway.
おう、エリカちゃんか。君のおかげで岸辺の検挙に踏み切れたぜ。ありがとな。
岸辺は
俺がやっこさん任意同行を拒んで逃げ回ってやがる。中にはいるらしいんだが、これだけ広くちゃな。建物の周りを固めて、これから中を捜索するところだ。
There we go. Sorry, I was looking at the chat quick.
協力させて。
Who else remembers the, what are they called? The Fast Food Olympics or whatever they were from SpongeBob? Where, Patrick gets a job at the Chum Bucket just so he can compete against SpongeBob.
おい、何をするつもりだ。
岸辺の位置を特定する。岸辺理恵が普通じゃなかった。あの女がいるところにはきっとデジタルウェーブ値に異常が出るはず。
What's gonna happen to us? We'll probably get 40 lashes. Oh no! Imagines the eyelashes. That's great. I think we may have reached one of the game's highlights. Oh, really? Tales of the Abyss. Ah. I know of it. It's not my favorite Tales of game. My name's not Rick! Fish sticks! Fresh fish sticks here! Catch your fish sticks! Patrick, your genius is showing. Where?
見つけた。
ああ、それでどこにいるんだ。
教えてもいいけど、私たちもついていていい？
Erica, please do not try to negotiate with police. Just give them the
い
information.
や、それは。
岸辺に落とし前をつけな
I mean, you already are. Why do you need to go there yourself?
お願い。
エリカちゃんにはかなわねえな。
Ladle, ladle, ladle. Wonderful references. Can't let her get away. To the woof. Huh. I mean, I guess when you're bored, a kid will do something like that. I mean, I used to do stuff like that, so that makes sense. Well, the police, we are authorized personnel. Elevator that goes straight to the roof. Oh, hey. I recognize this place. This is where we go to the digital world afterward. Sup, Shingle? She's not doing so well. Maybe she shouldn't have run up here.
逃げ場はないぞ。
予想以上にお早いお出ましね。またよし刑事。エリカちゃん、あなたの仕業かしら。本当に厄介な子ね。あらあら、こっちではずいぶん辛そうね。ひょっとして治療を受けていないのかしら。ああ、それはそうよね。お兄さんをもてあそんだ私に借りなんて作りたくないわよね。でもそんな調子であなたいつまで持つのかしら。あなたに施していた治療、あれは医療行為じゃないのよ。 うちの主任研究員が書き上げた論文をもとにした未知の実験。言ってしまえば人体実験だもの。
She's a purebred. Wow, a snail made out of bread. Kishibe's hair is gonna fall off with all that hairspray.
私の特別認可で
Don't you know anime characters, their hair is just like that?
それがあなたの治療。エデン内に高度なセキュリティを張り巡らせたサーバーを設立し、精神データ、そこでデータ容量を管理することで、あなたはかろうじて脳にかかる負荷を抑え、他の企業や病院では決して真似できない治療なの。それ、あなた何者なの？
She very clearly isn't. We saw her not be human, Erica.
ある意味あなたと同じものよ。肉の体を持ち、記憶の大部分をデジタルに依存したいびつな存在であるあなたと、実は前々から気持ち悪いと思ってたのよね、あなた。
With you specifically? Yes. You're very disgusting. I hope you die.
人のくせに意識のほとんどがデータ化してるなんて、考えれば考えるほどおぞましいわ。
I don't see how that's repulsive. You're very bad at insults.
私を追い詰めたつもりでしょ。残念ね。あなたなんて怖くないの。
Then why did you run away when we told you the police were coming?
空っぽで重くて痛みに支配された肉の体を引きずっているあなたなんかね。なら教えてあげる。
Ha!
これが現実の痛み。
Slap! What do the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!
重いでしょ。エデンの技術とは出力も反応速度も違う。人間の体だってこうやってシグナルを飛ばしてる。作り物の電気信号より何倍も重いの。現実の痛みをバカにしないで。そうね、教えてくれてありがとう。
Ah.
勉強になったからお返しよ。
So is this just the scene from Final Fantasy VII where it's just 2 chicks slapping each other on the roof? Yep, apparently it is. That's all it is. What the fuck is going on? Oh my gosh. This is great. $5 on Erica. Thank you, Nevin Skilbert.
女の争いに野暮ってもんだ。別に
It's not because I'm scared either, got me. You're totally right, detective. Imagine getting your butt kicked by a sickly girl. I mean, it's not that hard to imagine, honestly.
もうおしまい。案外根性ないのね。
バカバカしい。まったく付き合っていられないな。これだから人間は醜悪だ。まあいい。もうすぐこんな体とはおさらばだ。
Stop bouncing. Do it!
何をするつもり？
待て、早まるんじゃねえ。
ごめんなさいね、警察の皆さん。私の目的のためにはこんなところで邪魔をされるわけには
The chat. Do a flip!
のこの辺りで岸辺理恵は退場させていただくわ。ねえエリカちゃん、最後に一つ聞かせてちょうだい。あなたは自分が一体どこにいると思う？リアル？デジタ
Don't matter.
ル？それとももうどこにもいないのかしら？現実とデジタルの狭間で不確かな自分自身に怯え続けるがいいわ。その境界線が崩壊した時、あなたがどうなるのか。
Shut up and fall, bitch. Also, how are you standing on that pole with high heels?
なんてこった。
I mean, I'm pretty sure she jumped.
おい、急いで下に人を回せ。それから救急車だ。
At this height, I don't think an ambulance is gonna do much other than bring a mop. Nice jiggle physics game, I saw that. I mean, buddy, that's been happening all game, so I don't know what you've been looking at. Or where you haven't been looking, rather.
Oh, お前さんたちはここにいろ。オーズ。
飛び降りちゃった。なんで？
Cause she's a bitch.
これで終わったの？本当にお兄ちゃんと千歳の敵取れたの？
People survive falls from higher. I don't think they survive falls from that high onto the fucking concrete. Like, do you remember how many floors are in this building? A lot. You can die falling on concrete from just a few floors up. We're a lot more than a few. We're in a fucking skyscraper. Not to be that guy, but the ambulance can bring her to the hospital to pronounce her as dead. Or that's what you have to do in America. That's... Again, they have to bring the mop and bucket in order to get her to the hospital, so... You know. Got janitors for that. Now you just have to pay for the ambulance, and who wants to do that? It's way too expensive. Drop a penny off the CN tower, and it lands on them. It can slice through them. Yep, I'm aware. No way this is over.
そうだよね。あの女のことだもん。きっと。
Not worth the wee woo wagon. I like that one. For this, you call in Dr. Janitor. Nice.
でもお兄ちゃんたちの敵は取れた。そう思っていいよね。泣いてないからひっぱたかれた方が痛いだけだから。
Aw.
お兄ちゃん千歳
It's sweet.
ごめんなさい。
I'll quit being a baby. I mean. Oh, they couldn't find her body? Okay. Huh.
昨日未明、エデンネットワークを運営する上白エンタープライズが警察の立ち入り捜査を受けていたことが分かりました。
結局岸辺は何者だったんだろうね。わからない。ねえ、ユージと連絡は取れた？そっか。これで本当に終わったのかな。
Yeah, sure, why not?
でもお兄ちゃんと千歳の代わりにやっと一つ何かできた気がする。
Well, we haven't gone a full 2 hours, but I think that's a good place to stop. I don't think we're reaching any more high points for this stream for now. So, nothing but Kamishiro on the news. It better not affect Eden operations. Oh, geez, that reminds me of the, of when, Japan had that huge earthquake, tsunami, and everything that happened that one time, and someone was just like, is the Mobile Suit Gundam statue okay? Fuck you! People are dying, asshole! Who gives a shit about a statue? Ugh, anyway. Thanks everybody for joining. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It's nice having Ofanimon on the team. I hate to say it, but I might have to de-digivolve Imperial Dramon so I can get his ABI up. I really don't want to, because digivolving him back up is gonna be a bitch and a half. But oh well. Anyway. Like I said, thanks everybody for joining. It was a lot of fun talking about SpongeBob and the shingle and the cat fight. But anyway. It was great having you guys here. I hope you have a wonderful night. I will see you Wednesday, if all goes well. So, later guys. Thanks again. Love ya. Bye.